Okay, greetings everyone, this is First Centurion 753 with a new game and for my channel, which is called TransOceanic the Shipping Company. I'm going to launch this game here. This is a pretty cool logistical strategy game, I guess, simulation game. You're running a shipping company and you have to raise the company to become, you have to acquire contracts, normal value contracts, to raise capital, and you have to meet deadlines, and there's penalties and stuff like that. And I thought it was pretty cool. It seems pretty, very good scenery, it's very scenic. There is like a navigation element to it, which I'm not too good at, but as far as strategy goes, it seems like a fun, relaxing game, as far as I'm concerned. Really good game for, like, you know, you get home in the evening and you just want to kick back and after work and just kind of relax. Not too deep on strategy, but still there's a lot of strategy. There is some strategy involved. It's not like a, you know, brain twister like Geopolitical Simulator 4 or Hearts of Iron or, you know, Europe Universalis, but it is a pretty cool simulation game, I think. And again, it's very kind of relaxing as you just watch the ships sail around and then you bring them to port and stuff like that, so it's a little bit of excitement. So anyways, this is our investor. She's gonna give us about $10 million, I think. Alright, now 8.5 million. I think I played on the easy level. She gave me 10 million on the easy level, so a little bit less here. Here's my consultant, Hiram T. Witherspoon, consultant and advisor. We have to give a name for our company, and we're going to call it Centurion Shipping. Right there, and we'll need to get a symbol here. That looks like a pretty cool symbol, I think. And I think I went with this for my image. Yeah, let's go ahead and go blue, I think. Overall, that looks pretty cool, I think. And we'll fire away. Okay, where is your little empire going to operate from? Alright, so we have to pick a location. Location. First rule of business. So, if you go into these different ports, they'll give you, one, the class of the port, which I think has to do with the size and how much is being shipped out, which doesn't really matter too much for the headquarters. The types of ships that are available there, which matters at the beginning. You want to have at least one or two, but eventually you could expand and set up subsidiaries in other ports where you can get larger ships and stuff like that, as well as commodities. You're going to be going all around the world for commodities. The one thing you really should pay attention to starting off is these global advantages. So 10% contractual penalties, 2% loan interest, Sweden. That's not bad. I've never had any. I don't really have a lot of contractual penalties, at least not in the game that I was playing. St. Petersburg is 10% on prices of alcohol beverage contracts. That's like, you know, Russian vodka, I guess. They're kind of being stereotypical there. Ireland has 10% on ship sales prices. So I think this will probably make your first ship cost more, but you can, I don't know if it'll make your first ship cost more. Definitely, you'll profit more from selling it. 5% reduction on repairs cost. That's pretty good. Reykjavik. This is really good for a starter. Tug assistance, minus 20%. Tugging is tugging costs $100,000 per tug, or at least it did in the easy level. And tugging just, you know, the computer will automatically dock your ship for you. I'm not very good at docking, but I'm really good at pulling out, so I'm not going to go with this, so I don't need to. That's about half your tug costs. I can handle that pretty much. Alright, fuel prices. Lisbon always has good fuel, or at least they did in that game. Cheap fuel in Lisbon. Algiers, this is 10% reduction in improvement cost. That's pretty good. These are major ports that don't really have large global advantages, but they do have all the ships that you need. But again, like I said, you can set up subsidiaries pretty easily. I think the one that I'm going to go with, that I looked at, is Hamburg. Hamburg is pretty good. You got the first three classes of ships, and you have this thing, a 25% reduction in repair duration. That's awesome, because while you repair, your ship is in port, and there's docking fees that you have to pay, as well as, you know, it takes a while. And the time your ship is in port is time that you're not, you know, sailing your ship. So that's a good way to keep your ships pretty updated. If I'm going to have a big fleet, I might go with that. So I think that's going to be my favorite advantage so far. Again, this is the second time I'm playing this, so played it last night for a couple hours. On easy, haven't played it on normal yet. So, and I did play the campaign, and that's all we have for now. The best way to, like, I don't know how much, you know, dynamism is in the game, but, you know, I think you can do different scenarios from where you want to start, I guess. Hamburg is supposed to be quite nice here for tourists, but that's it. But for a newbie in the container shipping business, oh well, not my problem. She said that last time. I'm not worried about that. Tone is slowly getting tense. Chief, not a good idea to joke around with her. Ha! Okay, 3 models to choose from. She's gonna have part of our business too. We're gonna have to, you know, buy her out eventually. I don't need the tutorial anymore, I don't think, so I'll reject that. And we're gonna go right into buying a ship right away here. Where do I buy a ship? Ship status, we don't have any. Oh, right down there, that's buying ships. Okay, so we got different vessels here. And these are actually, alright, we can afford them all. And these are all feeder class ships. I don't think I can, those are the current offers, I guess. Alright, so we have TEU, those are like ton units. That's how much they can load. That has to do with how much you can contain, how much you can have in your containers. Speed, 15 knots. Max range is 12 days at sea, and then there is a condition of 60. If it goes below 60, it's actually kind of bad. The last time I think I chose this one. It's got decent tonnage. Speed is better than this light carrier here, but not as good as the speed vessel. Speed vessel doesn't really have a lot of tons though, and you also already start off with the 60% condition. And if you go below 60, I think that affects your reputation. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this medium feeder here. Feeder ships are equipped with their own loading crane, therefore they can dock at ports without cranes. And let's see, 180 units for their tonnage, 13 knots, max range is 11 days, and 62%. I think we're going to go ahead and go with this one. Let's buy the ship. Looks good. We'll base here in Hamburg. And now I have to christen the ship, and we will call it First Centurion. Haha, there you go. Okay. Perfect. Christen the ship. Good, I guess. Now let's make some money, pick up contracts, etc., etc. Okay, boss, hurry up and find the contract. So now we have to find a contract for shipping. Alright, and the contracts don't cost us anything, but they will bring in profits. We're in Hamburg here, and let's see. We can go to England. That's not really a big contract. Right here, 7 days is how quickly you have to get it there. These are the only 2 contracts: agricultural products from the corn company and textile companies from whoever this is. These are the only 2 that require a deadline. These other ones have no deadline, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead. We should probably go ahead and pick up all. I don't think we can pick up all of them. I want to grab the deadline one because when you meet deadlines, it helps your reputation. So we'll accept that. Okay, it's not a lot of money, but we went ahead and accepted it anyways. We still have room for a little bit more. Let's go to Reykjavik. That's going to be in the area. Dublin will also be there too. Can I don't know if I can get them both. I don't think so. Reykjavik's... No, Dublin's a bigger contract. Or we can try to go to Italy for the biggest contract. Alright, let's try to get Italy too. Okay, 2 contracts. We picked them up. Now we're going to cast off our ship. And let's see here. I'm down to 15... I can cast out of here. Ooh, I don't know if I can cast out of here in time. Let's see if I can cast out. England, we're going there. I guess I can... Nah, I'll have to do it manually. Alright, I'm going to try to get out here as quickly as possible because I have to get these videos done in 15 minutes now because YouTube got rid of their... YouTube their video editor. I just wanted to give you a quick update on my channel while this is loading. Geopolitical Simulator 4, we've had some copyright claims against it or something. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up and get out of here. This is a tough one to pull out of, too. I don't know if I can get it in 15 minutes. I've been getting really good, like I said, I'm getting really good at pulling out, but docking I'm really horrible. I have to get over there, and that's where I am right now. So, but like I said, Geopolitical Simulator 4, we had some issues with somebody's making some copyright claims, and I spoke to Everism, the company that makes Geopolitical Simulator 4, and they said they have the copyrights licensed, so whoever's making these copyright claims is, you know, doing this like erroneously, and they're actually sabotaging a couple people. I think I talked to Politics Gaming and Jake 2.0, and they're sort of getting hit with these as well. So I filed a dispute, and hopefully we'll be able to settle it. But it really stinks that whoever's doing it out there is doing it, you know. So you can get a good view of the city here, right? And I might have to back up. Let's turn this all the way. You don't want to run into the side because then you get some damage. But yeah, so whatever jerk out there is doing that nonsense, hopefully we'll be able to settle that in a couple weeks so we can get some more Geopolitical Simulator games out there. Thinking about switching to Twitch or doing some more stuff on Twitch. So if you guys like if you want to see more Geopolitical Simulator, I'll probably be shifting it over to Twitch due to these disputes that are going on right now. And so if you want to see more, go over there and follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to apply to become a partner with that website. And I think there might be some good advantages there. Alright, we're going to try to get out of here before 15 minutes if possible. Speed this up. Oh man. Alright, I don't think I can go straight now. Alright, cool. Yeah, this game's, it's kind of fun to steer the ships, to be honest with you. Just gotta get them out of the port. Now I'm at 2 minutes casting time. My record, well, I guess it took me 5 minutes and 36 seconds the first time I left this port on my own. Making the turn, I should slow down a little bit, I think. So I do have to make another turn here. Okay. But yeah, so I'll put the link to my Twitch account on my YouTube channel, so check me out there. You can check out more of this game there. And this is just fun and relaxing, you know. It's a fun, relaxing game. But I will also be doing some more Geopolitical Simulator 4 videos out there as well. So, yeah, and then, you know, if anyone donates on Patreon, you'll be the first Twitch series. If not, I was thinking about, because I was playing this last night, we went on like Iceland, because the port of Reykjavik, it's a cool name, Reykjavik, I like saying it. So thinking about doing an Iceland series for Geopolitical Simulator 4 if I don't get any support on Patreon before I end up going to Twitch. And with Iceland, the cool thing about Iceland, and it's represented in the Geopolitical Simulator game, is they're like 100% green technology. It's all geothermal. Oh, I gotta stop this. Go straight. It's all geothermal and hydroelectric energy. And so I was thinking about doing like maybe like a almost like imperialistic environmental series, and just have Greenland try to like. Just gonna crank up the speed now. I think we're straight. We're good to go here. Far away. That's full throttle. That's a lot of fun when you do that. But yeah, doing like a Iceland imperialistic. Did I say Greenland? I meant Iceland. Iceland imperialistic series, and the goal is to just lower, you know, carbon emissions around the world, especially with all the hurricanes and everything going on lately. You know, I think it's just sort of to pay tribute to that and all the problems that are happening out there. We can try to do an environmentalist series, an imperialistic environmental series, and just like maybe even conquer all the countries out there that are like producing a lot of carbon emissions, and just reform their whole energy economy into, you know, safe environmental energy. And so that's it. I've successfully cast it off, and I think I'm about out of time, so I'm going to sign off here. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.